Across the vast, rugged landscapes of Australia, life is both abundant and fragile. For many of its unique marsupials, the journey to adulthood is fraught with peril. Each year, countless young kangaroos and wallabies lose their mothers to accidents, disease, or habitat loss, leaving them orphaned and vulnerable. This film explores the incredible, often unseen, world of wildlife rehabilitators, dedicated individuals who offer these tiny survivors a crucial second chance at life in the wild, mimicking nature's wisdom every step of the way. Orphaned marsupials are typically discovered after their mothers have been hit by vehicles, fallen ill, or become victims of bushfires. These tiny joeys, sometimes no larger than a human thumb, would have been safe and developing within their mother's pouch, completely reliant on her for warmth, nourishment, and protection. Without intervention, their chances of survival are virtually non-existent. Recognizing this dire situation is the first, vital step in a long and meticulous rehabilitation process. When an orphaned joey is found, often by a concerned member of the public, the call goes out to a network of dedicated wildlife rehabilitators. These individuals, mostly volunteers, drop everything to respond. Time is of the essence. Exposure, shock, and dehydration can quickly claim a fragile life. The initial rescue involves careful handling, ensuring the joey is not further stressed or injured, and preparing for immediate transport to a safe, controlled environment where expert care can begin. Upon arrival at the rehabilitation center or a carer's home, a thorough critical assessment is performed. This includes identifying the species, kangaroo, wallaby, or pademelon, and estimating its age, crucial for determining developmental stage and specific care needs. Weight, hydration, and any visible injuries are meticulously recorded. Blood tests might be taken to check for underlying health issues. This initial health check lays the groundwork for the tailored care plan each individual joey will require to thrive. One of the most remarkable aspects of marsupial rehabilitation is the creation of a surrogate pouch. This isn't just a simple blanket, it's a carefully designed fabric bag, often made from soft flannel or fleece, that replicates the warmth, darkness, and snugness of a mother's natural pouch. The fabric must be breathable to prevent overheating, and shaped to allow the joey to sit comfortably in a natural, upright position, mimicking the unique environment where they would typically develop for months. Maintaining a stable body temperature is critical for young joeys, who are ectothermic at birth and cannot regulate their own heat. The artificial pouch is often placed within a larger fabric bag, mimicking the mother's fur, and then suspended in an incubator or near a heat source, maintaining a constant temperature between 30 to 34 degrees Celsius. Hygiene is paramount. Pouches are changed several times a day to prevent infections, ensuring a sterile and comfortable environment for the joey's delicate skin and developing immune system. The nutritional requirements of marsupial joeys are incredibly complex and species-specific, changing as they grow. Standard cow's milk is entirely unsuitable. Rehabilitators use specialized milk formulas, often imported or custom-mixed, that precisely match the fat, protein, and carbohydrate content of a mother's milk at different stages of lactation. This meticulous approach to diet is vital for healthy bone development, strong immune systems, and overall growth, preventing common issues like metabolic bone disease. Feeding orphaned joeys is a round-the-clock commitment, especially for the youngest. Neonatal joeys may require feeding every 2 to 3 hours, day and night, gradually increasing the interval as they mature. Each feeding session is a delicate procedure. The joey is gently removed from its pouch, carefully fed with a specialized Teton syringe, and then stimulated to urinate and defecate, mimicking the mother's licking. This intensive care ensures proper digestion and waste elimination, critical for tiny, underdeveloped systems. As joeys grow, rehabilitators closely monitor their developmental milestones. This includes the emergence of fur, opening of eyes, gradual transition from crawling to hopping, and the development of curiosity and independence. Each stage dictates changes in diet, pouch size, and the intensity of human interaction. The goal is always to foster natural behaviors, ensuring the joey is physically and mentally on track for a wild existence, rather than becoming habituated to human presence. A critical challenge in marsupial rehabilitation is preventing imprinting or habituation to humans. While close contact is unavoidable in early stages, rehabilitators employ strategies to minimize human association. This includes avoiding talking directly to joeys, refraining from excessive cuddling, and ensuring carers wear neutral clothing. The long-term goal is for the joey to view humans as non-threatening but not as sources of comfort or food, allowing them to retain their natural wariness, a vital survival skill in the bush. Marsupials are social animals, and isolation can hinder their development. Once joeys are old enough to be out of the pouch more frequently, they are introduced to other orphaned joeys of similar age and species. This peer interaction is crucial for developing essential social skills, learning boundaries, and engaging in play that simulates natural dominance hierarchies and cooperative behaviors. This group dynamic also helps to further reduce any reliance or attachment they may have formed with their human carers. Behavioral conditioning intensifies as the joeys transition from the incubator environment to larger, more naturalistic enclosures. Here, they are encouraged to explore, forage for natural vegetation, and develop their agility. Rehabilitators introduce various elements like logs, rocks, and different types of native grasses to stimulate natural curiosity and problem-solving skills. This controlled exposure to a semi-wild environment is vital for building confidence and physical strength, preparing them for the challenges of the bush. Learning to avoid predators is a critical survival skill. While direct exposure to predators is ethically impossible, rehabilitators employ clever techniques to instill a healthy sense of fear and caution. This can involve using recordings of predator calls, introducing predator scents, or using remote-controlled objects that mimic predator movements. The goal is to condition the joeys to associate certain stimuli with danger, prompting them to hide or flee, without causing undue trauma. This subtle conditioning is invaluable for their eventual release. The transition from specialized milk formula to a natural, wild diet is gradual. As joeys mature, milk feeds are slowly reduced, and a variety of native grasses, leaves, and browse are offered. Rehabilitators must ensure the joeys are consuming sufficient roughage and nutrients from natural sources. This stage is crucial for developing a robust digestive system capable of handling the diverse and sometimes fibrous vegetation they will encounter in the wild, preparing their bodies for self-sustained foraging. Before final release, joeys move into expansive pre-release enclosures. These large, naturalistic habitats are designed to simulate the wild as closely as possible, often featuring dense vegetation, natural water sources, and varying terrain. This period allows the marsupials to fully acclimate to outdoor conditions, develop peak physical fitness, and reinforce their wild instincts, minimizing human presence to almost zero. It's their final boot camp before complete independence. The soft-releaser method is often preferred for marsupials, providing a gradual transition rather than an abrupt introduction to the wild. Joeys are moved to a secure, wild location, usually on private property with minimal human disturbance, where they are initially confined to a small, temporary enclosure. Food and water are provided, and a gate is eventually left open, allowing them to explore the surrounding bush while still having a safe retreat. This allows them to slowly discover food sources and establish territories. After months, sometimes over a year, of dedicated care, the ultimate moment arrives, full independence. Watching a rehabilitated kangaroo or wallaby bound away into the bush, a testament to their resilience and the carer's unwavering commitment, is profoundly moving. Each successful release is not just a triumph for that individual animal, but a small victory for biodiversity, contributing to the health and genetic diversity of wild marsupial populations across Australia. It is the culmination of immense effort and hope. The work doesn't always end at release. Rehabilitators often conduct post-release monitoring, using tracking devices or regular observations to ensure the animals are adapting successfully. This data is invaluable, helping refine rehabilitation techniques and soft-release strategies for future orphans. It's a crucial feedback loop that informs best practices, continually improving the chances of long-term survival for every marsupial they nurture, ensuring they truly thrive and contribute to their wild communities. Behind every success story are the unseen heroes, the dedicated wildlife rehabilitators. Their work is often challenging, emotionally taxing, and financially demanding, relying heavily on donations and personal sacrifice. Yet, their commitment remains unwavering, driven by a profound love for wildlife and a deep understanding of the vital role these marsupials play in Australia's ecosystems. They embody the spirit of compassion, offering hope and a future to the most vulnerable among Australia's iconic fauna. The journey from a tiny, helpless orphan to a thriving, independent wild marsupial is a testament to the intricate balance of nature and the profound impact of human compassion. Every specialized pouch, every precise feeding, every moment of behavioral conditioning is a step towards ensuring these iconic creatures can return to their rightful place in the Australian bush. It's a cycle of rescue, nurture, and release that offers hope, reminding us of our shared responsibility to protect the planet's precious biodiversity.